Hello, 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 hello. Oh my gosh. Welcome back. Happy Magic Monday. Let's see, it has been almost 7 months since I have done a video for Magic Monday. The last time I did a Magic Monday was, I think it was November 2nd. It's crazy. It is insane how much has happened in the past 6-7 months. I thought I would bring it back. The big update right now, I'm still in Da Nang, Vietnam. We are in our 3rd lockdown now. So a few cases popped up in the country. Even if it's like 10 cases, Vietnam shuts down. So that happened, and we're on day number 22 of lockdown, and so we're stuck inside. It's kind of technically it's not a lockdown, I guess. I don't know, it's a little confusing because it's different than last time. It's like last time everything was shut down and we had to stay inside. None of the restaurants were open. But this time it's weird because like the beach is closed, but all the restaurants are open. You can get food for delivery and takeout. And then oddly enough, the mall is open, so you can go shopping, which kind of confuses me. And then yesterday I went on a walk along the river and they were roping off the entire sidewalk, which was really weird because we're walking along the sidewalk and then the police are coming roping it off, which meant all of the people walking had to walk on the street. So it felt even more dangerous, but I think it was their way of preventing us from sitting down and talking with people, and maybe it was for social distancing. I don't know. It felt like they were putting us in more danger by walking in the middle of this like busy road. Anyway, so a lot has happened, and this might be a little bit of a longer video, and I've been doing so much work on myself and personal development and doing all of this stuff to try to make my life better, and it has been a lot better. But I'm not gonna lie, this lockdown has been a struggle for me. And like last lockdown, I felt really productive and I was working really hard on my passion projects. And then this time, like I gotta give myself a little credit. I have been working really hard, but man, there have been some days where I've just wanted to like stay in bed all day, and I've been taking naps every day. There have been like these streaks where I'm like, I don't feel motivated at all. So the other day, this weekend, I decided to go and look at my videos, my old Magic Monday videos. And it was so cool to go back and to see what I was doing in the last lockdown and to see how like pumped up I was. I was so excited to do these videos, and so it was really neat to see that. And I was like, okay, like I think doing these Magic Mondays gave me a lot of motivation, and pulling the oracle cards, that gave me something to focus on throughout the week. And so I was watching these videos and I loved them. And you know, it's not, I don't know, YouTube is weird. Social media is weird, technology is weird. I get really weirded out by it all because I get super excited about it. Even in some of the videos I was talking about how like I was gonna post every day on Instagram, and that lasted like maybe a week. And it's hard to explain. I've said it before, but I have a love-hate relationship with technology, and I want to use it as a tool because it is an amazing tool to kind of put yourself out there and connect with other people. So I've decided to try it again. And I was kind of beating myself up for a long time about how I wasn't consistent and how I felt like I gave up. I felt like I failed, where I was doing these videos every week and then I just kind of stopped. And that has been a pattern in my life where I get super excited about something and then I stop. And I have a lot of evidence for this, but some of the stuff I've been working on with personal development is changing my story. First of all, it's only me that's I did a lot of journaling this morning, and I was like, it's only me that's putting the pressure on myself. if I don't post a video, if I don't post an Instagram photo, if I don't do all this work, it's only me that I'm letting myself down. Nobody else, you know, especially now, nobody's relying on me for anything, so it's okay. But I have been beating myself up over it. And then I thought this morning, like, why not just do a video again, and it's fine. And if you don't do one next week, that's fine. Like, do what feels right for you. And I was thinking about like the concept of time and how we have this like expectation where if you want to be successful in something, you have to do it every day or you have to do it every week. And I was like, but time is an illusion. So that's like just us putting pressure on ourselves. Like, you don't have to do anything. And if you want to do something, just do it when it feels right. And that's kind of what I'm going to go by. So the big update for me is not that anybody like would even notice, but for the longest time my brand was Realidreamers. So I had a website and I had this whole concept and I was going to do these Magic Monday videos, and I obviously changed it. Now it's Dream Life Connection. So I changed my brand name because when I started talking to people about Realidreamers, there was a little bit of confusion because they're like, wait, what are you saying? Realidreamers? What do you mean? And I was like, okay, this is obviously a made up word. And I felt kind of silly saying it. So I went up to the pool and I was sitting there and I was like, I need a new name, but I want to have the word dream in it. That's really important to me because I want to focus on people's dreams at night and during the day. You can see like a sliver of the ocean from our roof. And I was like, the connection of the water and the sky, like earth and the sky, dream and reality and life and like connecting. And I was like, there we go, Dream Life Connection. And it just came to me. And something really massive changed in me because somebody very close to me recommended that when I come back to the States, if I ever come back to the States, they were like, you should get your certificate to teach in a school, because I obviously taught in Thailand and now I'm teaching online. And so they said, oh, if you come back, you can nanny our grandson and maybe you could teach at a school. And my like immediate reaction was, no, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I spent like 5 minutes looking at the website to get certified and my immediate reaction was no. So I was like, shit, I can't like keep doing what I'm doing right now. Otherwise I'll never move. I'll never move the needle. I'll never grow or evolve. I need to do something different. So I intuitively knew I need to hire a coach. I want to find somebody that can like get me into this like action phase, because I have all these ideas and I need to actually do some stuff. So I ended up spending like hours that same day looking for coaches. I was looking at Facebook pages, websites, all that. And I found one and I called her and I hired her. And I only talked to one person, and her name is Hallie. And we started working together in January, and within the first like 2 calls with her, I created a program, a dream life program, where I am helping people connect with their intuition and create their dream life. And within like 2 weeks, I got my first client, and I was like, damn, this is like the best investment I've ever made, because it's holding me accountable. She's giving me ideas. I'm creating like homework for myself. I'm actually following through with what I'm saying. So hiring my coach has been the best investment ever. And I'm really proud of my website. I'm really proud of the programs I'm offering. So it's really, really exciting. It was so cool to go from like always talking about my ideas to like, she was like, all right, let's get your first client. Let's create your program. And I'm like, wait, what? Aren't we gonna talk about it for like 3 months? Like, aren't we just gonna like come up with the ideas? And it's like, no, we're gonna freaking take action steps. So I'm really excited. So Dream Life Connection, it's real. I love it. Obviously, I touched on it before, but we're in our third lockdown now. It's a strange time in Vietnam right now, especially because there are some updates on visa issues. So everybody who is here has been usually on a business visa or a tourist visa. A lot of the visas are being denied now. So it's kind of an intense time in Vietnam and Da Nang in general because a lot of the expats are leaving and they're getting denied, and so they have to go home or figure out where they're going next. There are a lot of people who have homes here, who have pets here. All of a sudden, the government is saying you can't be here anymore, you need to go home. So I have had a couple sleepless nights trying to figure out what is my plan, like what's gonna happen. I went and got my visa extended and I got the dreaded XC on my visa, and that basically means it's an exit visa. So technically, I think I'm supposed to leave by June 24, but my agent is telling me that I can try to extend again, but I might have to prove that I'm flying out of Vietnam before July ends. So it's it's a very strange time because I'm kind of in this limbo phase where I'm like, am I gonna go home? Am I gonna be able to stay? I've got my boyfriend here, he's gonna be here till September, and I'm like, am I gonna have to say goodbye to everything and figure out what I'm doing back home? Well, it is the strangest, it's a really strange feeling because back home, I don't have a place. I mean, I have my parents, I have friends, but I don't have my car, I don't have a job. Like I've already said, I'm not gonna teach online when I go back home because then I'd be getting up in the middle of the night. So it's just, it's a little overwhelming. But to be honest, I ended up deleting Facebook off my phone because that was making me so nervous because there are so many people with different opinions and different theories about what's going on, and lots of people saying you have to leave if you get the XC on your visa, and I'm like, that's not what my agent is saying. So it's just strange. So I'm like, I'm gonna just tune out and just kind of be here in the moment and enjoy every day. And if I have to leave, I've accepted it. I'm gonna just go with the flow. That's kind of my motto, just go with the flow. So I've just been turning to my journal a lot and just writing out my feelings and doing my best to cope with this kind of transitional phase that may be coming. But again, nobody really knows. Nobody actually knows what's going on and what we're gonna have to do. And man, I'm just grateful that I'm here now. So that's the update from me. I don't know if I'm gonna do these every week. I just felt called to do it today. So I'm gonna bring it back today, and I would like to keep doing it because it is kind of nice to like have a reason I've gone, I feel like months without putting any makeup on. It's kind of nice to put on like something different than a t-shirt and shorts. So you can tell my dress is all like wrinkly because that's how long it's been since I've worn it. Yeah, just having a reason to share my updates, because I know that in the future I'm gonna look back on this and be really happy that I did this, especially during this strange time, because there's a lot of fear going on. There's a lot of people that are really freaked out about leaving Vietnam, and my heart goes out to them. I'm really, really lucky that like I've actually been wanting to go home. I feel very homesick. It's this strange feeling of wanting to be here as long as I can, but also wanting to go home and see my family again. It's been almost 3 years since I've been home. If I get kicked out, then I'm actually okay with it. But I wanna stay here as long as I can, just because I have a very good life here. But again, just go with the flow. Okay, let's bring it back. Let's do a reading. I'm gonna pull from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. I felt like it was the right deck to pull from right now, just because I'm still technically a traveler, and we'll see how long that lasts. I've got several different options of what I could do. Go home, go to a different country. We've talked about going to Mexico. A lot of people are going to Mexico. We'll see. So I will pull a card and we'll see what message we get. Okay. Let's see. And I already shuffled too. I didn't want to make too much noise on the camera. Okay, this one. All right, here we go. Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Okay. It's really pretty. Let's see what Rejuvenating Rain is all about. Card meaning. Physical and emotional healing is occurring. There's a cleansing and clearing of old emotional wounds, and even a release of past life limitations is happening. All is forgiven. Absolve yourself. Forgive others their transgressions against you. It's time to let it all go. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know, in order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve and support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Physical clutter can be indicative of emotional clutter. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body, while old emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field. Use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower, swim in the sea, run in the rain. This is a good one. I mean, they're all good. They're always good. Well, unfortunately, I can't swim in the sea right now because the beach is closed. When I pull this card, I think a lot about like the emotional clutter and wounds that I have. And especially right now, it's such an important time to stay positive and to not let these old fears and these old patterns come trickling back in. And I feel like I've done so much work. I've done such a good job of kind of elevating and staying positive during this strange time. I was talking with my friend Christina about it, and you can do all of this work on yourself and read all the books, do all the courses, do all the things, and that's great. And I feel very different. I feel like I have grown a lot. But it's really when the challenges come that you're kind of being like tested. It's when you can see all of the growth that you have been working on. So here's all this visa stuff happening. Within a matter of a day, things changed. And that's when you get to stand in this new identity of who you are. And so I could have easily reverted back to freaking out and thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get kicked out, screw Vietnam, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, it's been a really good year. I have been so lucky. Everything has been so normal the past year. We've had 3 lockdowns, which have been about a month and a half. So in the span of a year, maybe 3.5 months of kind of being stuck inside, which have actually been very productive. And outside of that, it's been super normal. We've been able to go to restaurants, go on trips, go to these fancy pools. So I am not complaining. I've been very grateful for Vietnam. I think I'm gonna end it on that because I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm rambling too much. But anyway, it'll be fun to look back on this, and who knows, in 2 months, I could be in a completely different country. I don't know. So I am grateful to Vietnam. I am grateful for this time, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, it's not gonna rain here. I can't go to the beach, so maybe I'll take a cold shower. That doesn't sound very fun, but yeah, let's clear the old thought patterns and the negative energies that we might have. Let's bring in the good stuff. Let's keep this good stuff going. So thank you for watching. Sorry for the long video, but wanted to give, it's been a long time, so wanted to give an update. And there's still so much to update on, but who knows? Maybe I'll see you again next Monday. We'll see. Okay. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. And if it starts raining where you are, go stand in it for me. and for you. Okay, love you. Bye-bye. Happy Magic Monday.